We've been a leader in banking for more than 100 years. You'll find us here, at home, on your phone, and everywhere you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning and welcome to Daily Journal Newsbreak for Wednesday, March 7th. I'm your host, Chris Kiefer, and we're going to take a look at the top news and sports stories from Northeast Mississippi. But first, let's start with your weather forecast. Today we're looking at partly cloudy skies with a high of 53 and a low of 32, 0% chance of rain. Looking ahead at your 3-day outlook, Thursday, sunny, high of 53, low of 30. Friday, sunny again, high of 64, low of 48. And Saturday, 90% chance of rain with a high of 64 and a low of 53. Let's take a look now at today's top headlines. Governor Phil Bryant took himself out of the mix Tuesday for the U.S. Senate seat being vacated by Thad Cochran. Instead, Bryant said he'll find another strong contender to keep the seat firmly in GOP hands for decades. The 80-year-old Cochran announced Monday that he is stepping down because of poor health. Bryant said he will choose a temporary successor for Cochran after the senator's April 1st resignation. A special election will be held in November to fill the rest of Cochran's term, which ends in January 2021. With Republicans trying to hold on to their slim Senate majority, pressure is building on Bryant to appoint someone who can keep the Republican Party's historical lock on the seat. Bryant has not released names of people he will consider appointing. There has been widespread speculation that he might appoint Lieutenant Governor Tate Reeves or Secretary of State Delbert Hosemann, who are both Republicans. A Healthy Teens rally was held at the BancorpSouth Arena on Tuesday morning. The event combined celebrity speakers with employment and education resources to empower teens from schools across northern Mississippi. The rally was sponsored by Families First in partnership with the Department of Human Services and the Department of Health. It brought in about 2,500 students. Guest speakers included former professional wrestler Ted DiBiase Jr., retired football coach Antonio Wright, and former NFL running back Marcus Dupree, among others. Topics covered included traffic safety, dropout and suicide prevention, healthy choices, overcoming obstacles, positive peer pressure, cyberbullying, and positive goal making. Master Sergeant Ray Hall with the Mississippi Highway Patrol was on hand with patrol officers to talk to teens about safe driving. There also were about 30 vendor booths providing information about college, branches of the armed forces, health organizations, and other programs. Governor Phil Bryant is indicating he will sign a bill that would set the earliest abortion ban in the United States. Senators voted 35-14 on Tuesday to pass House Bill 1510. It would prohibit abortions after 15 weeks. If the House agrees with changes made by the Senate, the bill would go to the Republican governor. The only exceptions to the 15-week cutoff in the bill are a woman's medical emergency related to the pregnancy or a medical abnormality that makes the fetus, quote, incompatible with life. There are no exceptions for pregnancies caused by rape or incest. Physicians who provide abortions after that limit would have their professional medical licenses suspended or revoked. The bill also requires that physicians provide the Mississippi Department of Health with a record of the abortion, including the date and method of the procedure and estimated gestational age of the fetus within 15 days of the procedure. Physicians who knowingly provide false reports would be subject to civil penalties or a fee up to $500. And in sports, the Southeastern Conference coaches recognized the Weatherspoon brothers from Mississippi State on Tuesday when they passed out league awards. Junior Quindary Weatherspoon was selected second-team All-SEC. His brother, Nick Weatherspoon, earned a spot on the All-Freshman team. Quindary leads the Bulldogs in scoring at 14.7 points, while Nick sits second, averaging 11.1 points. Tennessee's Grant Williams was named SEC Player of the Year, and Tennessee's Rick Barnes earned SEC Coach of the Year. Alabama's Colin Sexton and Kentucky's Kevin Knox split Freshman of the Year honors. South Carolina's Chris Silva and Texas A&M's Robert Williams were co-defensive players of the year. Missouri's Jonte Porter and Tennessee's Lamont Turner shared co-sixth man of the year honors. Georgia's Juwan Parker was picked as a Scholar Athlete of the Year. And that does it for Newsbreak on this Wednesday. Don't forget that this show is just one of the many online offerings courtesy of the Daily Journal that gets you news off the page and on the go. Each story discussed on Newsbreak can be found at your Daily Journal or online at tjournal.com, where you can also catch a new episode of Newsbreak each weekday morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Kiefer. Have a great Wednesday.